If you really want to start over in life, say goodbye to these 7 habits. I sense a distinct juncture in my life when I experienced a rebirth. It's not about a religious epiphany, though. There came a moment when I felt a sudden awakening, a departure from my previous existence where I drifted like a leaf on a stream. It dawned on me that I possessed the agency to navigate my life like a boat, charting my course in different directions. This realization empowered me to seize control and institute much-needed, transformative changes. I understand the desire to hit the reset button, and I consider myself fortunate to have had that opportunity. It wasn't without challenges, but the lessons I learned can guide you through a similar journey. Attempting colossal transformations often proves unsustainable, leading to a regression to familiar patterns. However, by methodically altering individual habits, you can gradually assemble the components of the entirely new life you envision. If you're genuinely committed to a fresh start, bid farewell to these 7 habits, and you'll be on your way to constructing a wholly rejuvenated existence. 1. Being indecisive. What is the origin of indecision? I would attribute it to 2 main factors: low self-confidence and a lack of well-defined goals. When you lack faith in your abilities and decision-making skills, you often find yourself wavering between choices. The ability to recognize both the pros and cons of different options leads to constant vacillation. The pivotal moment arrives when self-confidence is bolstered, allowing you to decisively proclaim, "This is the option for me," based on trust in your intuition and judgment. It involves having the assurance to make a choice and take the necessary leap. Without clear goals, however, determining the best option becomes challenging. Consider the dinner dilemma: noodles or steak. The decision hinges on what you aim to derive from the meal. Similarly, choices like dressing formally or casually depend on the impression you want to convey or how you wish to feel. Initiating a habit of setting overarching goals provides direction in life. While not every decision requires a specific goal, having some overarching objectives makes decision-making more straightforward. When faced with choices, the right decision becomes apparent, the one that aligns with and propels you toward your established goals. 2. Procrastinating. This is unquestionably one of the habits that is dragging down your previous life. But fear not, with your fresh start, you now have the opportunity to discard this unproductive and negative tendency. Procrastination, in essence, is your current self causing significant issues for your future self. Every instance of postponing tasks until tomorrow adds to the burden that your future self must bear. Conversely, if you reverse this pattern and tackle tasks today, you're doing your future self a considerable favor each day. How do you break free from this habit? Begin by challenging yourself to complete just one task you'd rather avoid. For a swift transformation, confront the task you are most inclined to dodge and compel yourself to tackle it anyway. Once you overcome the resistance to do one thing, subsequent tasks become less arduous. With each additional accomplishment, you'll conquer the procrastination habit, transforming it into an anti-crastinator. 3. Seeking comfort. Have you consistently pursued a life of comfort, seeking the path of least resistance or actions devoid of risks? It's time to break free from this habit and embark on a fresh start. If your inclination is always towards maintaining comfort, where do you find yourself? Right in your comfort zone, a confining space, much like an overly small plant pot, limiting your potential for growth. Instead, consider embracing challenges as opportunities for personal growth and development. Undoubtedly, you will encounter demanding situations. There will be struggles and failures. However, these experiences will propel you beyond self-imposed limitations, allowing you to embrace a richer, more profound life. Challenges and even failures contribute to the forging of your character and the refinement of your skills. By willingly taking on challenges, you'll gain deeper insights into yourself and your capabilities. Learning from failure provides valuable lessons to guide your actions in the future. Alternatively, you can opt to remain in the familiar but stagnant place that offers no challenges. The choice is yours. 4. Telling yourself you can't do it. Label it as negative self-talk. Label it as self-sabotage. Call it what you wish, but engaging in the act of telling yourself that you cannot accomplish things or that you are destined to fail is among the most detrimental things you can subject yourself to. In this scenario, you're not even waiting for external limitations from others, you are actively imposing constraints on yourself and placing obstacles in your own path. For what reason? Much of this boils down to a lack of self-confidence. If you constantly discourage yourself from attempting something because you believe you won't succeed, it indicates a lack of faith in your own abilities. Now, which is the simpler path, building your self-confidence or refraining from telling yourself you can't do it? This might be one of those instances where you need to adopt a fake it till you make it approach, where you listen to that inner voice urging you to give up and then proceed to do it anyway. Confront and break this detrimental habit, and you'll discover that many of the things you previously dismissed as not worth bothering with are well within your capabilities. Once you recognize this, a surge in confidence will naturally follow. 5. Doing everything yourself. If you want a task executed flawlessly, is it necessary to handle it yourself? Well, that age-old saying neglects to clarify that it doesn't apply to every conceivable aspect of life. It holds true only if you possess the optimal skills and the utmost attentiveness required for the job. It certainly doesn't imply that you should never entrust anything to someone else. That would be impractical. The concept of the division of labor exists for a reason. Even if you excel globally in a particular skill, it doesn't translate to mastery in every conceivable task. Consider being an exceptional skateboarder. Does that automatically mean you should take on roles such as filming, editing, producing, and marketing all your videos? Perhaps even manufacturing your own skateboards while you're at it? No, this is a habit, even a mindset, that you should discard if you're seeking a fresh start in life. We all rely on others, and it makes perfect sense to concentrate on tasks where our strengths lie while leveraging the skills of others in areas where they excel. No matter your goal, involving other people will undoubtedly enhance the outcome, I assure you. 6. Working too hard. Many individuals often convince themselves that by exerting a little more effort and pushing beyond their limits, they can increase their income and achieve greater success. While this may hold some truth, it's crucial to consider what you might be sacrificing when you choose to work harder. Could you be compromising the energy reserved for other activities? Perhaps time that would have been spent elsewhere. Ultimately, intensifying your workload involves allocating additional effort or hours, and these resources have to be drawn from somewhere. Instead of solely focusing on working harder, why not shift your approach to working smarter? With the constant emergence of new apps, there's an abundance of tools that can either lead you down unproductive paths or significantly streamline your work in various ways. Embrace technology to make your life more manageable and your work more efficient. Even more impactful than adopting new technology is the practice of better planning. Rather than pushing yourself excessively, invest more time in planning your day and prioritizing tasks. You'll notice improvements in memory retention, resulting in less time wasted. Additionally, this approach allows you to eliminate tasks that don't contribute to your goals, saving you from engaging in unproductive activities. 7. Falling into screen time black holes. Here's a straightforward solution: reduce the time you spend on your phone. Yes, I'm specifically addressing you. Last words. If you're genuinely committed to a fresh start in life, bid farewell to these 7 habits that not only waste your time but also undermine your self-confidence. Pick one of these habits to address and commence your efforts today. Once you initiate the process, you'll discover it becomes increasingly effortless to bid adieu to more habits until you've eliminated them all, paving the way for a brand new beginning. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.